The following trailer is rated S for spoilers. I mean, you can probably tell from the title that Godzilla fights King Kong, but we tell you who wins, if that sort of thing matters to you. In a year where everyone realized we're at the mercy of nature, the world will sublimate that anxiety into watching a giant monkey fight a giant lizard in a perfectly timed release before we snap and punch and or kiss the mailman. I'm scared to see this in a theater. Not because of the virus, I've just completely forgotten how to interact with people. Godzilla vs. Kong. You've been moderately pleased by all the legendary kaiju movies so far. Now, tune in for another bad, sober, good with a buzz installment of the sloppiest franchise running, where character and timeline continuity is more of a suggestion, featuring characters they forgot to mention were related, characters they forgot to mention entirely, and characters who forgot they discovered the Earth was hollow in the last movie.
The vortex was a tunnel into the hollow Earth. Doesn't matter, I knew I was right.
But one thing remains constant. Absolutely no one watching gives a about any of it. Now make with the monkey fights. Ah, that's the stuff. Meet the humans of the Monsterverse, because I had to, so now you do too. They're just here to yell out what's going on, even though there's no way any of them could possibly know that information.
This is why Godzilla attacked the Apex facility. They're trying to replace him.
It's the axe. It's drawing radiation from the core like it's charging.
Hey, it could be a psionic interface.
It's just some lit up tubes, man. How would you know that? But don't worry, they all have a backstory. Whether it's their dead wife,
She was my rock, my truth.
dead brother,
What really went wrong on your brother's mission?
dead mom, or screw it, dead everyone.
When the storm took over the island, it wiped out the native people.
As they carry on the Monsterverse tradition of hiring great actors, then making them say stuff like this with a straight face.
Right now, Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people, and we don't know why.
Cringe as the overly dramatic dialogue is way funnier than the intentional comedy of the film, as you follow along with the most obnoxious fictional character profession, the podcaster.
Something bad is going on here. A vast corporate conspiracy.
Brian Tyree Henry rants and raves his way through the sharpest conspiracy theory jokes of 2007.
The Illuminati running shadow economies all to fund a hidden colony for the elite in water. They put fluoride in it.
And Millie Bobby Brown returns as his kaiju Anon in training.
Theory is it makes you docile, easy to manipulate.
Plus, this boy is also there, in this goofy subplot that could be completely cut without anyone noticing. You only need one group of humans to follow in these movies, okay? Everyone else is there to either be squished and or cheer when Godzilla destroys their home. With a title like Godzilla vs. Kong, they better deliver on the fights as they pit the titular titans against each other no less than 3 times. I mean, sure, Godzilla wins 2 out of 3 because, I mean, come on, look at the guy. And yes, Kong spends more time on his back than Riley Reid. But the film will do everything in its power to make you root for the big hairy boy. He's friends with children, he loves snacks, and he's got Thor's axe. I mean, come on, the only endearing thing Godzilla does is destroy part of Florida. But no Versus movie would be complete without them joining forces at the end against a surprise third fighter.
What the hell is that?
What the hell is that?
What in God's name is that?
Mecha Godzilla,
That's Mechagodzilla.
a giant Jaeger created to fight Godzilla until he loses human control and fights Godzilla, causing the two beasts to team up against this man-made atrocity, and all 3 of them to team up against the city of Hong Kong. No wonder this movie is huge in China. So see it on the biggest screen you can, which for most of us right now is our phone, even though it's probably best suited for one of those theme park rides with moving seats. Whee! That may not be the most intelligent thing you could be watching, but you know what? Neither are we. And we spoke this movie into existence back in 2014. From the company who has the rights to Godzilla, King Kong, and Pacific Rim. So please, please, please do a crossover where they all fight each other and stuff. You're welcome. Starring, I get knocked down, but I get up again. Reptile wins. Just make out already. You're perfect for each other. On today's show, we're gonna reveal the horrible truth. But first, I'd like to tell you about Squarespace. Billionaires shouldn't exist. Mecca lecca hi, mecca heidi ho. The Chris Hemsworth of the Brothers Skarsgård. Let them fight. Preteen Titans. And physics? Alike Titans Punch Out. Okay, not trying to kink shame, but why are all these monsters always trying to spit in each other's mouths? That's not a thing real animals do. They learn this from watching people.
That's gross.